Hey everyone, I'm Spencer with MalibuParts.com. Wanted to take a second and say thank you so much for your business and ordering your brand new cover. We're so excited for you. I know it'll be great for your boat. What we wanted to do for you specifically today is show you how to put that new cover on, just in case you might have any questions, and to make sure that the boat is secured properly. So what we're gonna do is it's easiest, at least I like to start in the bow. That way it's just a little bit easier to secure the cover rather than having to be on the outside of the boat. So you'll find the nose of the cover and slip it over the bow, and then take the strap that you'll find right here at the front. That can go anywhere along the bow post, or the winch post right here. Whether it be the post, the strap, whichever one you like, go ahead and put that over. If the boat's on a lift and you don't have a winch post, you can also put it around the lifting ring right here. That'll be a perfect spot for it. Go ahead and buckle that up. Don't tighten it quite yet, just because that'll give it still a little bit of slack so that we can pull the cover all the way to the back of the boat, not have an issue with it not fitting over. Next, as you're in the bow still, there are support poles that come with the cover. You'll notice they look like this. You'll have a short one and a little bit taller one. The short one's gonna be meant for the bow. This is gonna be for long-term storage, or if you're traveling with the boat on the trailer, you'll wanna use the pole. To do so, we recommend to take the center cushion seat right here, flip it over so that the base of the pole is on the hard plastic on the bottom rather than on the vinyl. Let's go ahead and flip that over. You'll also find that in the bow here on the cover is a little built-in vent with a slot in the bottom. That's where that support pole is gonna go. Just go ahead and push that right in. Make sure it gets centered on that cushion seat so it doesn't topple over anything. It's gonna be a little bit slippery, so just kind of watch it as you're bringing the cover on. From there, go ahead. What I like to do is pull up the excess of the cover, put it on the starboard side right over the driver's side. That way I can close the windshield nice and easy. Go ahead and lock that up, and then have the cover right here to keep pulling over. So as you pull the cover back into the cockpit, what you want to make sure is that the sides of the bow stay wrapped down around the bow, down either close to or under the rub rail, and make it a little bit easier on the fit later on. Let's go ahead and keep pulling the excess of the cover back. Right about when you get to the tower here, depending on if your cover is equipped with it or not, you'll find this strap. You'll find the loop. Go ahead and put that right over the toe point on the tower. Make sure that the strap doesn't get tightened or twisted around or anything. If it does, just go ahead and untwist that. Otherwise, it'll make it a little bit hard to tighten it at the end. If your boat is not equipped with the strap itself, you've got a second support pole that you can put in with another vent located back here that you can insert the pole into. If you're using the second support pole, what you want to do is extend it all the way so it's right about even with the windshield. That way it's going to give enough height so that the cover can pull off any water that accumulates on it. Now the next couple steps might vary depending on if the boat is either A, on the trailer, or if it's on a lift, or if you've got one of like the M series boats that sits high up off the trailer. If it's on the trailer and you can reach the side of the tower fairly easy on the outside of the boat, I recommend getting outside of the boat and updoing the side Velcro straps. If you have a little bit of trouble getting to those side flaps from outside the boat, go ahead and do them on the inside of the boat. I'll show you how to do that. So you want to take your two side flaps of the cover, go ahead and wrap them around the tower here. On some models, you might also have that little cut right here, that little insert that you're gonna have another little flap to go through. Make sure that gets done up. You wanna make sure that you line that Velcro up nice and evenly. Secure that. You also find down in this Velcro sleeve, you'll find a buckle that's attached to the strap. Go ahead and buckle that up and close the Velcro strap. You want to do that on both sides. So I'll go over and do the other side real quick. All right, so now that we've got both sides of the tower, or the cover secured around the tower, we'll go ahead and bring the access cover all the way to the back. All right, now that we've completed everything on the inside of the boat, we'll go ahead and hop down on the outside. Take the corner of the covers, wrap them down below the rub rail. With a brand new cover, they are meant to fit pretty snug, so it might be a little bit trickier to get this down for the first couple times. Might be best to have a buddy or something help. Usually you can get it just one-handed, with one person, but it might be a little bit tricky. So don't let that scare you. That's meant to be, so that way when the cover breaks in, it's not gonna stretch too much, but be perfectly snug. Same thing on the back here. It might be a little bit tricky to get it below the rub rail. Just do the best you can for the first couple applications, and it will break in over time. So go ahead and updo the straps. Go ahead and get those rather snug. And then do the same thing on this corner. We've already done it, but just again, pull down the corner, do up the strap. And then we want to make sure that the bow strap now gets tightened as well. Let's go ahead and tighten that down. All right, now real quick, I said, you know, if your boat is easy to get to on the outside from here, go ahead and do up the straps here. So I'll undo this real quick just to show you again. Go ahead, wrap the flaps around. At this point, if it's a little bit hard to get the Velcro together, again, because the cover might be a little bit snug to begin with, what you can do is just kind of push it up on the tower a little bit as well, depending on the tower you have. And that should give you a little bit more slack to do the Velcro up as well. Just go ahead and make sure that the strap on the bottom here gets buckled in as well. You want to do that for, just again, make sure that gets done on both sides. So now that we've got the buckles done up, the straps done up on the side, covers on the back, we'll go ahead and open up our ratchet strap pockets. You'll find that there will be the ratchet strap systems here. You want to tighten these up. I like to do them simultaneously. Well, I like to go back and forth on them. Make sure that they stay even in the pockets. And you'll want to get this fairly tight. These buckles are meant to be very durable and to hold this cover in place very well. So don't be shy about cranking down on these. Perfect. Now go ahead, zip those up. Now we'll hop back up on the boat. And last step, we will go ahead and tighten the strap that's hooked up to the tower there. You want to tighten this so that most of the slack gets out and that the top of the cover is right about in line with the windshield. These systems are awesome because if it's out in the rain or the snow, it'll make it so that none of the moisture pools on the cover. So we all hate waking up after those freezing mornings having some ice in our covers or having a puddle of water there that's stretching out our cover. So now that we've got that taken care of, everything's set, boat secure, ready to be outside for either long-term storage or just for overnight, for travel. So hope you guys enjoy your cover. They are awesome. I think you're really gonna like them. Again, thank you so much for your business. We appreciate it. Hope to be talking to you soon.